Alright, and we should be good to go. We live? Think we're live. Yep, alright, we are good. Hello everybody and welcome back to another stream. Not much going on here. Not much going on today. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I am I am rolling solo. I am, yeah. This is fairly rare occurrence these days. This right here, this is me right now. I feel like, I never do streams where I'm just alone nowadays. I really never do. So I just wanted to do a stream where it's just me talking to whoever shows up, answering questions, pondering the deep questions of the universe. Like, why have I not reviewed Kelly Beambright yet? And other important questions like that. Yeah, not gonna be the longest stream. We'll be here for like an hour, maybe a little longer than that. But still, always fun to do a live stream. It sounds like awkwardly quiet. Usually I have something making background noise, but I don't really need that today. But yeah, I didn't know what to call this, so I thought it'd be funny to be like, this is the post-iceberg party stream. And then I was like, well, if I call it that, then everyone's just gonna talk to me about the iceberg. It's like, I don't want to spend my entire live stream talking about the 4-hour video I spent the last 5 months making. It's like, I'll pass on that. For once, I have the, For once, I actually have the stream pulled up on my laptop, which means I don't always have to read the chat through my phone, which means I could sit back and relax this time. Usually I'm like really uncomfortably cramped, but not this time. Yeah, no, it's just me this stream. Most likely. Most likely. I have some people who may show up later, but what's up? What's up is I'm doing a live stream right now. I don't know, what's up with you? Not much is going on. It's just one of those days. It's really like rainy and dreary looking outside. So everything just kind of looks like sad and wet. So I was like, why not do a stream, right? What else is going on today? I don't have anything better to do. What am I gonna do? Talk about the glow racers? Um, Actually, I do have a video about the glow racers that I was working on before I decided to do the stream. Whether or not I will make it, we'll see. I hate doing streams when new cars have just been announced, because it means that everybody who comes on the stream is just going to be like, hey, have you seen the glow racers yet? Yes. I have. That's it. What are my thoughts? My thoughts are, I like them. My thoughts are, I'm gonna go into them, deeper in a later video. That's my thoughts on them. My thoughts are please wait for the My Thoughts episode about it. Just got the Cruising McQueen 100th anniversary for free because there's a promo. I think I got the down. I think I'll hit the U.S. for Lightning McQueen Day special here in the group. You could find it. Yeah, a lot of people are jumping the gun right now and being like, "Oh, you're not going to be able to get the Cruising McQueen." I think it's definitely going to be a promo. It's going to be like the gold. It's like the gold McQueen all over again. I bet you. Yeah, there will definitely be a promo here in the U.S. for Disney 100 Cruising McQueen, and if not, we're not really missing out on much. In all honesty. Is it not in the UK? I thought it was in all of Europe. Even Robin told me that it's over there in the Netherlands. I think he told me, which is crazy. Uh, I'm surprised it's not in the UK. Oh no, it's a case of 24 again. Well, that doesn't mean anything. That's a giveaway. Not aware if it is. Marauder, can you confirm? Do you know if it's in the UK? Or anyone from the UK? Ask him to get me one. No, because you have to hit a certain threshold. You have to spend $20. No clue. I rarely see diecast. Okay. You gotta pass a certain price threshold. It's not just randomly like. From what I've heard, it's a giveaway. It's a promo item. Would you guys have preferred a different promo item? I think Cruising McQueen is good enough. Oh, in Germany it's just being sold as a regular single. Huh. That's kind of lame. In other parts of the world it is a giveaway. Like, Yeah, Marauder, you say he seems okay. I'm glad, honestly. I'm indifferent about it, so I'm glad. I'm glad it's something I'm indifferent about, basically, right? Because that means if it does come to the U.S. and then yeah, I'll get it. But if not, then I don't really care. I don't think I'm missing much if I don't. In my opinion, it's just something I'm very indifferent on. I was excited because I thought it meant second wave. Nope. I mean, Cruising McQueen is cool. I don't know what I choose over that. I'm glad it's him over a fully new character that didn't get a variant. In France, it's a normal single, but also the promo. Okay. That's what happened with Gold McQueen. So yeah, definitely will come to the US eventually. Never seen the Disney 100 McQueen in person. I'm still missing two. Well, I mean, the promos for Disney's anniversary, not something regarding On the Road, so. Would have preferred 100 Lizzie instead. No, see, I'm happy. I'm happy that it's not something I strongly want. I'm glad it's a variant and not a character. I'm glad it's a variant and not a character. I'm glad it's a variant, and not a character that didn't get Disney 100. You know. Oh, the Bella Cadaver diecast. Yeah, I think she's out now. How does her face look? I don't care. I just like the fact that they made Bella Cadaver. I was not expecting that. She didn't seem like the type of character who would get made, in my opinion. To me, it's not the most merchandisable character. She's just sort of one of those random. Not she's not a random extra, but I didn't expect her yet, and I'm very happy that we got her. Um, she's one of those characters where there's a lot of fun stuff you could do with the character. Imagine pulling a Hot Rod Steve and making a Disney 100 Vern, right? Right? Guys, I want like a Glow Racer Steve. That'd be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. That's Greebles and Revo. For me, it's the Gearston case that's pretty bad. And I've seen a lot of Maypillar Derev. Oh, I like the Bella Cadaver diecast. She looks a little too happy for the character, but I like it. Solid expression. Cars diecast expressions for the past year have been very hit or miss. You have some really good ones, and then you have Road Rumbler Mater, who looks like he's been hanging out. It seems like he's, between you and me, it seems like he's been hanging out behind Fillmore's, doing some substances, you know. Thank you, Rashid. I'm glad your cousin said hi. Minnie still has no eyebrows. Right, you know, Cars diecast expressions always were hit or miss, but I feel like with On the Road, there are a lot of characters where I, at the very least, had in my mind what I would hope the expression would be, and that's why I'm being constantly disappointed. I don't have a, I don't feel strongly. But I feel like there are a lot of recent cases where the face has made or broken the diecast. Like, the face can really make or break it. Like the Road Rumbler Mater, beautiful diecast. His face is absolutely abysmal. It is rough. In other words, it's not good. He has a bad face, really bad face, not good face. No. What did you miss? We've been streaming for 13 minutes. You missed nothing. Yeah, West Philanthropist turned out good. I'd much rather have a good-looking variant of Mater, though, than a good-looking West Philanthropist. My top 10 best diecast of 2023 list is going to be a fascinating video to make. Where's the weirdest place that you found a Cars diecast? Like an abandoned playground or a pharmacy? Well, I don't spend my time looking through abandoned playgrounds. But I've seen them sold in some weird places. I don't know. Not really. I don't go to weird places that would sell cars that often. I did see an entire rack of Chester Whipple filters at an Abercrombie and Fitch once, but we'll ignore that. Pitstoposaurus number one. No, Pitstoposaurus won't be number one, but he'll be up there. Cave McQueen is still my number one, but then again, I think Jeremy will sneak into the top 10. The rest is incredible. I don't know about Jeremy, man, because I don't like how raised up off the ground he is. It doesn't look right. He seems a bit too tall to me. I know that the new Ghost car and Motto will definitely make it into the top 10, but if you want to get technical, Peggy Liner is a 2023 diecast. I'm pretty sure Peggy Liner is a 2023 release, so Peggy's probably going to be number one. Yeah, I've seen some pharmacies do it. It's not uncommon in the U.S. Yeah, I've seen many cars at pharmacies. Well, cars like Ninjago, loan sharks are always an option. Somebody definitely asked you this before. Have you seen the new glow racers? Lightning's great, Cruise is boring, Mater's horrendous. I don't care how they look, as long as they glow well. That's my stance on them. And yes, someone already did ask me. I don't like the Mater. I was before I did this live stream. I was just straight up filming a video about them. As long as they glow well, which they seem to be doing because of the more vibrant colors, that's all that matters to me. If they glow well, that's all I want. The end. That is it. That's all I want from them. In all honesty, I don't like the fact that it's a whole subline. That's an expanded universe subline. I wish it was just a subsection of the main line, like the Silver Racers or the Scavenger Hunt, that just made glow in the dark variants of pre-existing characters. I don't like the concept of confining it to racers. Then again, we do have a Mater and a Ramon in the playset, so I just wish we could get miscellaneous characters like glow in the dark. I think that's a cool enough concept to not have to be its own subline. It can just fall in with like silver or metallic. Glowing in the dark should be the bare minimum for this kind of line. That's leading measure satisfaction with. Well, what do you want? They're glow in the dark. That's all there is to it. There's nothing to them other than they glow in the dark. It's not the bare minimum. It's, do they do their job as a product? Do they glow successfully bright enough for a long enough amount of time? That's what matters to me because of how poor the glow in the dark mini racers were. They don't have unique designs, though. They actually don't. Other than the Mater. They're all just reusing their regular Cars 3 designs, just making certain colors brighter. That's all there is to it. Glow-in-the-dark enemy fleet in the Glendale Canal. Okay, guys. Guys, we're gonna make a 4-hour video, and we're gonna dedicate like 4 whole minutes, 2 whole segments of it to the Glendale Canal. We're gonna talk about it twice in 2 different parts. How's that sound? Yeah, well, I lowered my expectations when it clicked to me that they aren't doing new designs. That's when I lowered my expectations. When I realized When I realized they weren't doing unique designs, my mind shifted. Yeah, but in universe, they're not going to get a new paint job every time they do a different race. That's the thing. I remember watching Planes in the theater, leaving and saying, "Wow, that was a knockoff of Cars." And I was 9 years old. I was like in the target demographic still, and that didn't even work on me. That's how shallow Planes was, man. As a series like the Silver Collection of Metallic Cars, it's really great, but thinking about it as an EU series, yeah. Yeah, it's on the same level as Endurance Racers if you see it as an EU series. That's why I'm lowering my expectations of it as an EU series and just. I've switched my expectations from I hope this is a good EU series to I hope these are cool glow in the dark cars. I still do see it as an EU series because that's what it is. That is still what it is. I don't know. I have a full video on it coming out at some point. We'll see. We'll see what I say in the video. I definitely have some complaints for them. At the end of the day, it's kind of hard to get excited over new cars reveals sometimes. It really is. That's okay. I'm not the target demographic. No, exactly. They're going all out with the Silver Racers. Again, I don't want to spoil my thoughts on it because I have a whole My Thoughts video coming out regarding it. I have quite a bit to say about it. I've been trying to lower my, make sure it doesn't go on for too long because I could talk about the Glow Racers for a long time. Surprisingly longer than you think. Dang, Cars Like Ninjago. You know what they say? Glow Racers before girls. I don't. Mom, I can't take out the trash. I'm looking at the Glow Racers. Glow in the dark Hydro wheels. That's when we hit a new level. No, I wasn't being British. Don't you worry. I was. Okay, guys, we get it. Glow in the dark items. Yes. Gonna look hard for that McQueen. Gonna get Cruz if I see her and probably steer clear from that Mater. I may dodge the Mater too. Here's the thing. I want to buy them just to see how they work. That's the thing. Even when I don't like a Cars item, I still want to get it just because I just want to see how it is in hand, in person. But out there, glow in the dark card backs. That would be so cool if they did that. Then I'd keep them all in the box. Then no one would want to open them because the card backs would be too cool. Guys, just slapping the the words glow in the dark in front of something else doesn't make it funny. Yeah, but the problem is I don't want this to be another line where the McQueen is the only good-looking one. Endurance racers, that is. That's the endurance racers. I mean, the Jackson already looks pretty cool. The Jackson, I think, looks a lot better than other Jacksons. I'm so sick of their Jackson designs. I could do a whole video on how boring the expanded universe Jackson designs are. I feel like yeah, his color scheme isn't that interesting. It's gray, black, and blue, but like do something with him. I look over at my shelf at all of my Jacksons and they're all the same. I can't even tell one apart from the others. They're all the same. Sometimes purple. Well, sometimes they change it up. And I wish they did that more because you could mess around with Jackson a lot more than they do. They're afraid to like put things on Jackson's hood. They're afraid to change the white or red. Well, no, I'd say keep it within the same sort of family of colors that Jackson already has. But he could definitely benefit from a brighter color on him. I think Jackson has a very boring design. I think he has a boring design on purpose in the movie, which doesn't allow for good expanded universe designs. Like NASCAR Jackson, not good. I still don't know how you do each version of Jackson better. Exactly, that's the problem. Jackson's just a hard character to make new designs for. I've done purple on Jackson. I have the Protectors of Radiator Springs Jackson is black and purple. I think some of my custom Jackson color schemes have been pretty good. I did black, red, and gold for Lightning Cup. I did black and purple for Jackson. I think those both look really good. I think that at least proves to me, yeah, they are my own design, so maybe I'm a little biased, but they at least prove to me that you can do interesting stuff with his colors. They just kind of don't. Purple goes with anything. Purple does go with anything. You could put purple on any Cars character and they'd immediately look cooler. Nah, man, nobody in color theory is saying, yeah, add brown to that. Iceberg? What iceberg? I never heard of that. I hope we get a glow Luigi and Guido. Yeah, I'd like to get. I want to get that Ramon as a diecast. Just ordered on clearance NASCAR 30 Years 5-pack. Very nice. That cruise is good. Wish you were a single. I did not like that cruise at first, guys. Now I really do. I accidentally paid above retail. Oops. Silly me. If you ever feel like a copy of someone, just remember that Redline Phil Tankson looked like Thomasville Chip Gearings. No. No, Redline Phil Tankson was made first. I made him before Mattel made that. Yeah, but they did give the Ramon does look like Ghostlight Ramon, but they did give him glowing wheels. I may pick up that plastic playset solely to get the Ramon if he doesn't get a metal diecast. Only if I see him on clearance. Is that stupid? Yes. Yeah, it's yes. I do have the rights to sue Mattel. I mean, last year they made 3 cars from cars that should be made. The thing with Glow Racers is they're going all out, and then they're also just not. They're not going hard enough because all the playsets are just remakes of pre-existing ones. They're just retools. It's kind of lazy. You can force them to make a spark plug monster. I would do that, and then I'd say, please, make Lightning McGrill. Let me get in contact with Mattel. Let me get a Cars contact inside of Mattel and ask them very politely, hey, Crisscross playset. That is, yeah, man. So much Glow Racer stuff. I just hope we get an official canon story behind it. I hope we get a storybook. They're going all out with marketing. All I ask is, like, tell me the story behind it, guys. Why are they glow racing? Is the Crisscross set basically that old Tokyo set? I own that. Kind of surprised I haven't made a Sparkplug Monster at any merchandise line. At the same time, I kind of got it. I bet you we'll get a Mini Racer Sparkplug Monster one day. My guy, the Glow Racers ooze gimmickness, okay? Yeah, I almost got the Super Speed Mater playset. I have no need for it still. Still waiting on the diecast of that Mater. I have no need for it. I was like, well, I could use the plastic spare Sarah cogs for Bat Car, and then I remembered, yeah, it doesn't roll. Even on clearance, I don't have a need for that playset. Bat Car tomorrow, yeah, probably. The Cars Adventure should be back either tonight or Sunday. Probably Sunday, but Bat Car should be back tomorrow, yeah. Tokyo Spin Out. You can copy my homework, just change it up a little bit. Color Racers Crisscross, okay. What, Super Speed Maters diecast? That part's going to be plastic, obviously. You saw how the Mini Racer did it. I don't get why people are disappointed that the Road Rumbler McQueen's accessories are rubber. Did you expect them to be metal? Like, they legally can't do that. Do you see how sharp those are? Are Glow Racers a store exclusive? Yeah, they probably will be. Don't know where to yet. They always are. My guess is going to be Target. Oh, here in the U.S., Smith has the Crisscross sets. Maybe they won't be a store exclusive. Well, sometimes store exclusive lines have international counterparts. I'm gonna bet Target. With the amount of products, let's make it a Walgreens exclusive. Yeah, we're only selling this at the back of Abercrombie and Fitch. Guys, when am I getting my cars are exclusive to Hot Topic? Bass Pro Shop exclusives won. Finally, cars for my dad. How many Bass Pro Shops have you guys been to in your lives? Home Depot exclusives. Yeah, I know how this goes. Now everybody says insert store here exclusives. Has anyone here ever been to the Bass Pro Shop pyramid? Do you know what I'm talking about? There's one like special Bass Pro Shop that's shaped like a pyramid, and apparently it's one of the biggest pyramids in the world. Oh my gosh! I just want to go to the huge Bass Pro Shop pyramid. Same, Jordan C Productions. Same, man. That would be so cool. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a Bass Pro Shop, but like, imagine owning a pyramid. Nah, Rashid, I think they're gonna be Peppa Kids exclusive. Thai meet and greet at the Bass Pro Shop pyramid. Yeah, man, find me. I'll be there. Find me. They have the crab boat quick changer. Very cool. I want to get that. That's the only 155 scale crabby. I want to get that. Rashid, in your comment on my iceberg, you said you were disappointed that the commercial break didn't feature the action shifters. I was gonna, and then I didn't. But the original plan for on the iceberg at one point, I cut it. But on the iceberg at one point, I was going to talk about action shifters, and then I thought that was pointless. So. That's why the commercial wasn't involved. And I couldn't make them all, couldn't make them all channel running jokes. I have the action shifters ad saved, as if I don't. Of course I have it saved. Can we just spend a moment to talk about how funny the names of dollar stores are? We have Dollar Tree, Poundland. Like, it's really funny. You just take how do we clarify? You just take whatever word means it's one of your currency, and then you just slap a random word behind it. I'm gonna open up a dollar subway car. Like, which words that not everything is a pound. Yeah, I don't you hate when dollar stores do that? Everything in Poundland should be a pound. Every time I watch the Muppet movie, I say, look, there's a Cars 2 poster, then you mentioned it on the iceberg. I've been trying to find an excuse to talk about the Cars posters and the Muppet movies. Um, I've been looking for an excuse to talk about them in a video for several years now. I've been meaning to for a long time. And I'm very glad I was finally able to. There's not much to say about them, but I just wanted to be like, look, those are there. Also, those two Muppet movies are goated. Like, if you thought I was being ironic, I wasn't. The Muppets and Muppets Most Wanted are genuinely two of my favorite movies ever. That is not at all a joke. Like, I know I joke a lot. I'm sarcastic a lot. But I'm legitimately, I'm not kidding. And now that I'm repeating that fact that I'm not kidding, I'm afraid people are going to think I am. I'm not. I love those movies. Now, guys, keep your British politics out of my channel. We only talk about the taxation of trade routes to outlying star systems and giving votes of no confidence to the Galactic Chancellor. Soundtrack's pretty good too. Man, Muppets Most Wanted has my favorite movie soundtrack, okay? You can't debate me on that. You're not allowed to, because if you say otherwise, you are incorrect. The Big House. Right? I don't know. I mean, I don't think You Beat We're doing a sequel. That will forever be my favorite. But Big House slaps. If you've heard the full version of I'll Give You Anything You Want, that's a favorite of mine. Interrogation Song. Yeah, everything in that movie. Like, I think the soundtrack's better than the 2011 movie. Opinion on Swift Alternator. I've always said Swift Alternator. I don't know if you were asking for my opinion on the fact that his name is spelled two different ways, but I've always said Alternator. I've been meaning to get him for a while because he's a diecast I always forget exists, and I like getting the cars that I always forget about because they're kind of obscure to me. So the most thug gangster film of all times the other day. Oh no, what's it gonna be? Marauder has a tendency of sharing strange movies he's seeing over on my Discord server. Yeah, oh my gosh, how did we not mention you're number 2, I'm number 1? How did we not mention that? And the one with Celine Dion. Oh, the Wizard of Oz. Okay, that's it. Just the regular Wizard of Oz. That's all. Or Muppets Wizard of Oz, which also exists. Muppets Wizard of Oz, 2005. It was a made-for-TV movie. The Flying Monkeys were a biker gang. I have on several occasions considered starting a Muppet channel. As recently as, like, a few weeks ago. The true most obscure character is the Motorama Showgirls truck named Mitch. Nah, you don't get more obscure. Everyone's seen that image of the Motorama Girls truck. You don't beat Mater's Crane. Maybe Pete. Pete the Pity might take the cake. I am in a... Ty, do you agree that the Muppet Christmas Carol is the best version of the story ever? I've read I had to read the original Christmas Carol for school, and I watched the Muppet Christmas Carol once a few years ago. That's all I got. Convert Ty 2 into the Muppet channel. Then everyone would leave. I feel like there are no YouTube channels out there that just talk about, like, obscure Muppet content, and I'd love to do that, man. I really would. When I was in the 3rd grade, I considered writing for a Muppet blog site. I've never seen Muppet Treasure Island. Yeah, that guy only talks about, like, Kermit's voice being replaced. In class last Christmas. Yeah, I don't have, like, that deep nostalgic connection most people have to Muppet Christmas Carol. I think it's fine. I'm not, like, a big Christmas Carol stan, you know? It's just one of those stories that everyone knows. Oh, the teacher pirated it. That's fun. Like, I'm not a big fan of the Muppets just do pre-existing stories. I'm not the biggest fan of those. German subtitles? I totally get into the Muppets if you dedicate your time into making Muppet content on Type 2. One of these days, man, I've come very close to it. I've considered starting just another channel where I talk about that stuff. I've come close. I have. Maybe someday. I'm not gonna upload it to it frequently, but maybe I'll try one or two things. Maybe one day you'll see a random 3rd channel from me where I talk about it, and I want to see what happens. I know at the very least a very small part of my I know a very small part of my audience would watch it. One of my old Spanish teachers pirated Coco and sent it to all of us. I've never had a teacher pirate something. All my teachers always watched things, sent things to us legally. As far as I know. No, Jordan, super actions don't start again. We're not doing this again. You wouldn't send copies of Coco to your class. Guys, Pixar peaked at Coco. Change my mind. Actually, don't change my mind. I don't want to have this debate right now. Anyone here see Elemental? I've heard it's okay. Yeah, it's a shame. Well, look, when something falls off, I don't believe things fall off forever. Other than Kevin Shiftwright. What's the plan for this stream? The plan for this stream is it's already been going on for 48 minutes. So we're just hanging out. That's it. Photosynthesis. That's all we got. We're just talking. I haven't done a stream that's just me talking in a long time, so that's just what we're doing here. Nothing special. Stick around if you want. Or don't. Like, that's all. Kevin Racing Tire, the birthday request. Are you the one who requested Kevin Racing Tire as a birthday request? Was that you? Did somebody say Kevin? I thought it was Kevin Shiftwright. No, wait. Okay, when's your birthday again? I forgot to write it down last time. It's while I'm on vacation next week, so let me write it down. April 22nd, 20th. What? No, not. Hold on. Oh! You requested Kevin last year. I'm sorry. Somebody on the last stream suggested somebody for me to review next time. For me to review this week. I thought you meant you requested Kevin Racing Era, because somebody on the last stream suggested a Piston Cup racer for me to review. My bad. No, we already did that last year. Okay. I was like, I knew it wasn't Kevin. Unfortunately, the Kevin review refused to restart any of the jokes about it. But on the thumbnail, I did have him hanging off of a ledge. "2011, man. I was in the first grade. I feel old sometimes, you know that? This sounds so pretentious, but I always forget that, you know, every year after me, like, people who were born after me are, like, my age. Like, that's crazy. You know, like, I think a lot of people just kind of forget, like, the world keeps going. So when I hear somebody be like, yeah, I was born in 2011, I'm always like, hold up. I remember that year. I was doing something in 2011. Me too, Marauder. I was in the first grade. I saw Star Wars for the first time in 2011. Where were you in 2011, man? I was watching Cars 2 in 2011. Like, 2011 isn't that long ago to me. Moves like Jagger came out in 2011. Take me back to 2011. Music peaked in 2011. So the Jackson Storm Racing Wreck in the store once internationally. There we go, we did it! Music peaked back in the 1700s. Bro, things have not been good since Mozart, am I right? Back in my days of 11 BC, there wasn't music. Nah, there must have been back then. No one was like banging on pots and pans outside. 11 BC. I don't know. You may be able to find like biblical proof of music. I think you'd have to go back a little further to find no music. Mozart is nothing compared to the Muppets Most Wanted soundtrack. Change my mind. Your mind doesn't need to be changed. You have the correct opinion. No, we didn't have pans in 11 BC. It was still music then. In today's stream, we debate when music was created. We were just screaming. 11 BC, we were just screaming in different tones. Yeah, it wasn't an organized concept yet. It was some guy walking down the road saying music in 14 BC. We created music for song in existence was called music. But you said in 11 BC we had no music. 14 BC comes before 11 BC. So you did have music in 11 BC. Broke your logic. I think you're lying. I think you may have not been around since 11 BC. Good sir, I think you may be trying to bamboozle me on the internet, and that's crazy. Why would anyone ever want to do that? They should make a TV show about people being bamboozled on the internet and call it, like, Dogfish or something. Are you opening these cars? No, never! Yo, what? Guys, oh no. When Cars Likes Ninjago says, guys, I always get concerned. They got Nexo. What about Nexo Nights? Why are you talking about Nexo Nights on my stream? Nah, Chima was... I don't like talking about Chima, guys. Chima scares me. It doesn't scare me, but it... Cars musical is going to be the next Hamilton. Yeah, you better believe it. Except we won't rap about historical tragedies. He says, guys, I almost cry. Literally watching the iceberg right now. Thank you. Enjoy the next 4 hours of your life. Break it up into parts. That's my recommendation. The Planes musical as a historical tragedy rap. Here we go. We are considering doing Planes and musical over Cars 2. I think we'd rather do Planes. Sarge casually raps about World War II. Sorry, rescue the musical. I'm so British. I'm British, so the only thing I know about Alexander Hamilton is from Jack's films. Will I make a jukebox musical for the other 2 cars? We don't know. We don't know. With how well the first one did, I guess probably, but I'd much rather do Planes. Cars 2 was going to be impossible. Cars 3 will be easy. Now, Alexander Hamilton doesn't exist. He was just like a popular rapper. That's all he was, yeah. Carlos Lake Santiago edited the tuner scene with riding solo and sent it to me, and that was beautiful. It worked so well. Rashid was nice enough to Rashid was nice enough to compile the playlists for the musical, which we almost did, but I think that is perfect bro sitting here just watching it for the next few hours. And enjoy it. It took me a very long time. I would love somebody to just fully compile all the things I did for the musicals. If the Cars 2 one doesn't have at least one James Bond song, right? Well, which one is even relevant? What James Bond song? What, I'm gonna play Skyfall at one point? Like, I don't know. To me, the James Bond songs have context beyond being James Bond songs. When I hear that, I've never seen a James Bond movie, actually, so. Did Casino Royale have a song? I need, like, a good song for the casino scene. I need a good song for the intro. Like... Yeah, the problem is Finn's theme is so good. that I wouldn't want to replace it with a real song. I will be ending the stream after about an hour. Yeah, around that. It's been an hour now, so in a little while. My guy, I don't know any. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know anything by Weezer by name. If you played a Weezer song, I would probably identify it. Not gonna lie, Finn's theme might be the best thing to come out of Cars 2, other than the character designs. I don't know, is he watching Nexo Nights? I don't get why Weezer became a meme other than how funny their one album cover is of them just standing there. I think that's why they're a meme. Have you ever seen something that's gotten meme status and you've just been sitting there like, why? I was almost like that with Megamind, but I watched Megamind as a kid and that movie's just like, eh. And it's weird, so I get why that had like a meme from it. Every once in a while, you come across something and you're like, why did this become... I guess that doesn't really happen to me, actually. I'm usually pretty able to identify, like, why people joke about it. I guess I could say there are TikTok trends where I don't understand why they blew up. Do you guys know that the way to make a something viral now is to just include somebody dancing in a vertical fashion on it? If only my iceberg video included me, a small clip of me dancing in a way that could be easily replicated on a vertical screen, so it's not even impressive dancing, it's just me slightly moving my arms, then that video would blow up, man. I'd go viral. Good luck, photosynthesis. I hope the Turismo is in fact Gran. Photosynthesis was the one subject I get wrong. Never paid attention in science. Poor guy. B-movie, I guess, but the memes were pretty funny. I get B-movie, though, because that's like an ironic... That's a movie that's just bad and is ironically funny. That's the thing. Like, I get why that was a meme. Because it's not a good movie. B-movie got memes because it was a bad movie. Across the Spider-Verse got memes because it was a great movie and everyone was joking about it. That's the thing. There's a duality to that. Either your movie is so bad that it gets memes, or it's so good that it gets memes. There's really no in between. I think anyone out there thought that the Cars on the Road episode B-movie was named after the B-movie, because it's not. B-movie just means like a B-tier movie. The movie B-movie is a parody of the phrase B movie. Jerry Seinfeld wanted to make a B movie about bees. That's why it's called B movie and not the B movie. For the Dark World, the musical. Great. I wrote a song for an Infinity War musical once, just because I thought it'd be funny. I forget what it was, how it was. Hamilton the musical. Can you imagine if they made a musical about that guy? That would be so weird. Why does he deserve one? Where's my musical? When do we get one about me? Let me personally contact Lin-Manuel Miranda and go, my guy, make a musical about me. Hey, it's okay. You're having bad luck filming your next episode. At least your phone didn't smash on the ground and get shattered. Mine did that once. I already did several Cars Loki jokes. Yeah, I've done that several times. Check one of the recent Cars randomnesses. Yes. I mean, look, I keep a action figure of Mobius off to the side of my reviews every... Okay, he's hanging up on the wall at all times. One of my favorite rappers bullied Lin-Manuel Miranda in high school. Okay, well, I bully Lin-Manuel Miranda, and he's in his 40s now, so... I'm kidding, I don't have beef with him. Usually. I liked In the Heights. In the Heights was good. That's where my opinion ends. Yo, we haven't beef with the guy in Hamilton. I want to see those two have a diss track on each other. Never heard of him. Maybe I've never heard of them because they were the type of person to bully Lin-Manuel Miranda in high school. I think we'll be wrapping up in a little less than 10 minutes. Just so you're all aware. You know what? I think we should probably get wrapped up about now, maybe? I don't know. Um, this might be my last live stream for the next week or so. I'm going on vacation at the end of next week, so. I'm not sure. The Funny Mouse Castellan. Yeah, there, that place. I'm not exactly sure if I'll be doing another live stream until then. We will just have to see. So, yeah, if I don't, then I will at some point when I come back. Um, so yeah, I don't know if I'll do another live stream at some point this week, but I guess we'll have to see. So yeah, I think we are gonna get going. Bad Car should be up tomorrow, hopefully. Maybe I'll probably be reviewing Kelly Beam Bright tonight, I hope. If not, then I don't know. Cars Adventure should probably be back on Sunday. If it's not back on Sunday, it's back tonight, but I'm gonna bank on Sunday. We'll be going on a consistent schedule after Sunday. I couldn't get it out frequently because of the iceberg, but it'll go on a consistent every other day schedule, potentially every day. And yeah, new weird product should be out soon. There's a lot of stuff I'm excited to finally make because the iceberg's done. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video, this stream, and thank you for watching the iceberg so far. It's been doing pretty well. Have to see how it stacks up compared to the other two. At this point, I wonder if anything will beat the first iceberg. Bye now. I missed the button to close the stream. Ignore me now. I'm gone. Woo!